Before we get started with our show today, I want to give a special shout out to the lady, the diva to my left, to my direct left, Miss Jonay Simmons. Everybody, I'll give a little clap. Woohoo! Because Jonay had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah!
And
yes!
We are super excited to celebrate.
It's your however the song goes.
Jared is Jared shot me.
No, that's the thing from Drake's song. You know, the Ratchet birthday song.
Oh yeah.
It's your birthday.
Dang. So how do you tell us about your birthday? It was yesterday?
My birthday was yesterday. I did not do anything.
Okay.
What? I'm waiting.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
For the weekend.
Why, right.
I'm about to say it is.
Right.
I'm waiting for the weekend.
So when you're grown, you gotta work. That's
true.
Us
I
grown
did have
do.
to work.
You gotta pay the bills.
Yeah, I will say yesterday at work was a really chill day, and I thank God. I was thanking him. I said, "Thank you, Lord, for no craziness."
Mm-hmm. Well, good.
Yeah.
But this weekend you're going out. You're going to turn up and have a good time.
Oh yes!
Okay.
Shout
she
out
gonna make it
to
up this
Ebony. She is in town.
Is Ebony the
Oh
one?
wait! Oh yeah! You gotta tell me who Ebony is. You gotta tell me who Ebony is.
Yeah, Ebony, I want to see you.
Okay, so if you tuned in last week, and the prank call that we did on Mike Thomas, that was my friend Ebony that called, and she is in town.
Yeah.
I want to see Ebony because she was good.
Yes,
I loved her call. She really had it lit.
Again, everybody, I did not know that was going down. I thought it was real. I fell for it.
It's crazy because the day before we actually had a group text going on.
I was half paying attention during that group text.
And we did decide that we were going to have a call to call in. But it's okay because actually, I don't know. Did you even remember before I showed you my phone?
I did. I did remember. I
was
talked to her everything. Shout out to Mike Thomas. Thanks again for coming.
But yeah, definitely shout out for being a trooper, for taking it, for sitting there blushing, getting all red. And,
that was a fun interview.
That was pretty interesting.
That was a fun day. We
have some clips posted actually on our IG page. If y'all go to OTB_radio show, out the box, OTB_radio show. Go there, you can see some clips. Actually, all of our interviews, we actually always post clips.
Yes.
For one.
Yeah,
for one. For two, that one especially is on there. I don't remember if we put the one on there of what happened with the call. It was a little bit explicit.
A little bit.
But if you go to our YouTube page, it's on there. Go to YouTube, Out the Box Radio Show. You're gonna see the last episode. The whole episode is on there, and you'll see. You'll hear the call. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
Well, shout out to Ebby. She is here.
Shout out to Ebony. Turn up. I would love to have a shot with you, Ebony, if you're watching. Maybe we can make that happen. I want to start off by showing you both and also the viewers a video. To me, I love this because I like helping people and I have a big heart. Sometimes I'm crazy and mean, but other times I have a really big heart. Well, you don't see that side of me though, so that's good. You get to see the good side of me.
Yeah.
But even when I'm mean, I still have a big heart. Sometimes at the end of the day, I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, big hearts. So because I like to give back a lot, this video that we're going to show you is a video clip of a organization called technically Rebuilding Baltimore, but the whole brand name is Rebuilding Together Baltimore. I won't go into too much about what it is because you're going to see it in the clip, but I was able to help this organization out through my company. We had a staff, roughly probably 5 or 6 people from my office went, but as a whole, my company had roughly probably 100 participants.
Nice.
And we were all out working, sweating. That was this past summer, sweating in the street, but it was for a good cause. And you'll see exactly in this clip what we volunteered for. And they just had another event about a week or two ago. It made it on the news, and this clip is from that post on the news. So take a look at this clip of Rebuilding Together Baltimore.
In Northeast Baltimore today, there is a different sound in the air. At the Wilson Park Northern community, volunteers rolled up their sleeves and began putting 5 broken homes back together again.
Completely rebuilding the back porch all the way down to its foundation to remove those water problems.
One home got a new porch. Another got a new fence. Kaleem Rami got a new ceiling.
Oh, that's going to help greatly.
The work comes compliments of Rebuilding Together Baltimore, an organization that provides critical repairs for homeowners who can't necessarily afford them.
We want them to be able to stay in their homes and not have to go live someplace else, because there aren't that many places for them to live.
The work is funded by grants and contributions and performed by volunteers who have spent the past year putting a fresh face on this Wilson Park community.
And a year ago, we actually did a lot of work in this park. We did this mural, we repaired and painted these pavilions. And so the work that we're doing today is building on that investment that we've already made over the last several years in this area.
These are folks who, for a variety of circumstances, don't have the skills, knowledge, or perhaps the resources to help stay in the homes that they have been in for a number of years.
Volunteers will spend the next year repairing more homes in this community, a gift from one neighbor to another.
When Baltimore's houses and neighborhoods are thriving, the people thrive.
Ooh, child, the cat's out.
Wow, like that's the.
Oh,
Is that the first thing?
sorry.
Wow, Johnny.
Damn. Well, yes. Anyway, that was Rebuilding Together Baltimore. So they just did a big event where they fixed a few people's homes up. The people that they actually do help are more unfortunate, if you will. I'll use those terms. So they're not able to afford to have a company typically come out and do those type of repairs. Everything as small as fencing to pulling weeds from outside to rebuilding like shingles on their home, their roofs, the cabinets in the homes. Anything you name it, from the outside to the inside, that company helps build all that stuff and repair all that stuff. And it's usually people who are a little bit older, so they're really appreciative. They usually start crying, which is a good thing, but they start crying, they get emotional because they just, honestly, they're blessed to have that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't get that opportunity, so we want these people to be able to stay in their homes, be comfortable, have a safe environment, and be able to stay there for another 20 or 30 years,
Yeah.
So if y'all want to volunteer, you can actually go to RT. Well, my best bet is to look first on Google and go to the actual Rebuilding Together Baltimore website, and there's a volunteer link on there. They have a ton of jobs openings, a ton of volunteer events. So do it. I definitely recommend it. Y'all should.
Are
totally
we gonna
get into
do it?
We could do. We still got to get with Aaron Velke from Ordis Academy. We still got to do that. And this opportunity for Rebuilding Together Baltimore, we probably could definitely do as well.
Nice.
We can get the easy work if we want to. We can do a little moderate, depending on what we feel like doing.
Or depending what's in our skill set.
Or depending on what, and that's crazy. It's funny you mentioned that because they usually will tell you, people will come in a group and they'll sit there and say, okay, this is what we need done today. Who has any experience doing this? And if nobody raises their hand, they just say, okay, well, who wants to do this? Even if you don't have experience. So some of these people that you see hammering stuff, painting stuff, you name it, they have never done that stuff before. It's brand new. So it's pretty interesting to watch that and see how it all goes down.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Well, luckily, I have a little bit of experience in shop work. Just a little.
okay,
bit.
well then we're
Just from
gonna
doing
pull you
theater
in.
stuff.
We're gonna pull you in.
Tank is a jack of all
A
trades.
jack of all trades.
That's
Jack
not
of
my
all
name.
trades.
I appreciate
name.
I appreciate the comparison. I got all my life, but it's not my name.
Well, we're gonna see. They're gonna think you're Tank when you come to repair their home. They're gonna be like, "Oh, Tank's here."
You gotta.
Because
You
when
can't
they're
wear
older,
a shirt.
they can't really determine
And
what
wear
you
some
really
overalls with no shirt, and you gotta sing when you
No,
building.
no,
look like. Look,
no,
we're going
no,
from a
no.
volunteer
Sing
event
when
to
I
a
build it.
show.
No,
We
no,
gonna
no.
start
Sing
unbuckling them
No,
overalls.
no way.
One buckle at a time.
No way.
Oh, I have a
Not
question.
on that
I have
energy.
a question for y'all. We're gonna shoot away from the volunteering for a second.
Okay.
What's up?
I would like to know, because I do have a lot of friends who are very cultural, who are very diverse, a very interesting group of people. And I just want to know on both of y'all's ends, would you guys ever date outside of your race? And if you have, what has your experience been like?
Yeah, it's been done before.
It's been done before, okay.
It's been
so
done
what
before.
race have you dated before? What outside of your own?
My first girlfriend was Latino. She was Dominican.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like? I mean, what was your experience like with that?
Well,
as far as the difference in culture and
Yeah,
your
it was definitely a difference in culture, and I learned a lot about Dominican culture, and I actually learned a whole bunch of Spanish during that time of my life.
Can you speak any right now?
No, I'm not speaking.
Why?
You mean do I speak it now?
Yeah.
I still remember some stuff.
Okay,
a
well,
lot
let's
of
hear
it, a lot of it like left.
Well, what you do know, I'd like you to spit some on the mic.
Nah. No, because I know if I'm gonna speak it, I'm gonna mess it up live on the air. So like, if I'm not 100% on what I do know, I ain't gonna spit it. But I know what I know. I'm gonna say that. I know what I know. Yeah, no. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay. At least he knows how to say hi to y'all. That's the first
Radio
thing.
station Estación del. I forgot how you say radio in Spanish. Whatever. But anyway, yes, I learned a lot of things about Dominican culture, and about Latin culture in general. And there really was, I mean, I wouldn't say that there was a gap between, like how I was brought up and how she was brought up. But, there was some things to understand, some things to adjust to. But it wasn't, that much of a deal.
Okay. Which is good.
That's the only race?
That's the only race? Officially, yes.
Officially. Okay. Like in a relationship wise.
Yeah, like
okay.
in a relationship wise.
What about you, JoJo? Have you ever dated outside your race? No. Have you ever?
She strictly likes chocolate.
Would you be open to it, or would you probably have to have someone who has a bomb personality to consider it?
She's thinking of the most chiseled, the most attractive white chocolate gentleman that she could think of right now.
I can't think of no. I mean, so I don't know.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I can do Dominican because there's a lot of black
Dominicans, yes.
Dominicans.
Right, there is definitely.
But I just feel like me and a white guy would never click.
I mean, I like how you just went straight to white though. Like,
I mean, I could never date an Asian.
Oh, please.
Ever.
Sorry.
I can't.
We love you as viewers, but not as people in our beds.
Wow. Okay.
Stay behind.
Just throw it out there.
I wasn't taking it there.
I'm just saying.
You just discouraged a whole lot of men out there.
Your place is right where you are behind the screen. Hello.
Oh my God.
Okay, so
I could not.
Why? I'm very curious now. Why?
I'm kind of curious too, though.
You curious?
Yeah, we putting you on the spot. Let's go.
I mean, it sounds like there's a legitimate reason off the bat as to why you would immediately say probably not no.
Exactly, because you shut it down very quickly.
Yeah.
I think it's more so I just feel like I just would be misunderstood, and that's very frustrating.
Okay.
As a woman, we need to be understood.
Okay.
Are you
And
saying?
I don't think it's a bad thing.
And I just feel like an Asian man,
She's still an Asian man.
a white man.
Can't.
Let me ask you
Doesn't
this.
have that potential to fulfill what you need. As
They
far as
don't.
mentally,
They don't
can't-
understand.
Yeah, they won't be okay.
Let me ask you this. Are you saying that as a woman or as a black woman?
As a woman,
Okay.
First,
As a woman.
I need to be
First.
understood.
Okay.
Right.
And then second, as a black woman, because we need extra understanding.
Okay.
I could date it.
We just had a moment we just stared at each other like
Okay.
for a good couple of seconds.
I could date anybody on the ethnic spectrum. It's fine with me.
Right.
If I were to have a preference, however,
Wait, what's your preference?
I do love my sisters.
Okay.
I do love my sisters.
Okay.
You, sir?
It's crazy because.
Oh wait, no, you can't even speak because you engaged to a
Colombian.
Yeah, Colombian. Yeah,
Colombianito.
so you already on that wave.
Colombianito, mi niño.
You already on that wave. So.
Adios mío.
Oh yeah, you asking me? Can I speak Spanish? Look at all that rolling off your tongue.
Estoy enamorado de ti.
See, exactly. So why am I over here trying to
I
talk
was just trying
Spanish?
to see if you can have a conversation with me. That's all.
No, I can't.
That's all.
No, I cannot. I cannot
I can have a
conversate in el
conversation
español.
with
I would
you.
embarrass myself.
I use the Google Translator app a lot when I'm in Costa Rica, so trust me, I use that thing all day long, and I've learned from that app.
And see, the thing is, I have an app. I have like a language app on my phone. I just don't use it anymore.
You should. Well, if you don't need to, there's no need to. But if you travel to countries like I do, where you have to speak it really, then you would use it.
Yeah, I mean, because it has a translator, and it also has like classes on there that you can take to like, you know, get your language, not just Spanish, any
Right.
language on there, like up to a conversational standpoint.
Right.
It's just like, well, I don't really need it right now, so it's just gonna sit there until I need it.
Well, you know what's crazy though is I've only started dating outside the race I usually date a year and a half ago, which was my fiance. Before that, I've only ever dated African American people since I was
He's down with
16
the brown.
years old.
That's because
Down with the brown.
I've only ever. I would never date a white person. Never.
me neither.
Going off your. Why?
Not that they care, but I would never date a white person.
Why no
I
white
would never
people?
date an Asian person either. Why no white people? I know how they are, and I don't like the way they act.
Okay, true.
I don't like the way they act. I don't like the way they go about things, where their thinking process. I hate the ones who are like surfers and country boys. I hate
Oh
that
wow,
shit.
that's
I hate that
stereotypical.
shit.
But
I'm not gonna lie. I'm very stereotypical, and I should be because I am white, so I'm allowed to be.
He can
I'm
be
just saying I would never talk to y'all, and y'all may never talk to me either, which is perfect. Stay away. But yeah, no, I've only dated black people, and then recently again my Latino Colombian.
A
So
Latino.
now that's what I'm with. I have decided to bridge that gap there, and that's what I'm currently sticking down with. So
I will say this: in terms of dating, there is a cultural understanding when you date inside your own race, and there is a little bit of, oh, let me show you some things about my culture, about my ethnicity when you go outside of that.
Right.
So that could be an experience within itself. That could be uncomfortable for some people. That
Right.
could be fulfilling for some people.
right. Let's switch it a little bit. Let's turn the tables a little bit because I have another topic before we actually bring our guest on. Because we do have a guest, y'all, who are tuning in. We have a special
Yes.
artist in the studio today with us, Elski Staxx. So we will be having Elski join us in just a few moments, and we are going to actually showcase 2 of his songs today on the show. Before we do that, we have one more topic though. This is about music, so it kind of fits in and relates really well. When it comes to music, I mean, I'm going to say this way it makes sense, I guess, but do you think it can change people? And if you need me to explain what I mean by that, let me know. But do you
mean,
think
can it inflict change,
can
or
it
can it change?
can it
like,
mentally influence people for
Yes.
people who? Well, I'll get into why I'm asking that, but like mentally, not physically, obviously, but mentally, could it influence somebody and have an impact on them? Can music have that impact on someone's life?
I mean,
Do you think it could?
I think it could, because if the book, what was it? Was it 1984 or was it Catcher in the Rye? One of those books made whoever killed John Lennon. So, I think music, I think music can have the same effect. Not negative, but, positive. It could just have an effect, yes.
Okay.
Let me. I'm gonna break it down.
Okay.
So
Dr.
music has the ability to change and shift atmospheres.
Right.
And we're gonna take it biblical.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
So let's take it to
which book we going to?
I'm taking it
All the way around.
all the way around.
Okay, all the way around the Bible. Which version? The King
So the
James
Prince of
version?
the-
We doing the New International? We doing...
All of them. The prince of the air is Lucifer, Satan. Satan. Listen, he is the prince of the air. But if you think about it, the prince of the air, how does music, sound waves go? Their air that goes through the air is airways. So he's the prince of that. In heaven, he had a job, and his job was minister of music. Okay. His job was minister of music. And if you know anything about the God I serve, he is it sends tingles up and down his spine. He loves music. Music is very it's very important.
Okay.
So when you have somebody who has that much power to be able to inflict change in heaven and to give the God Almighty himself tingles up and down his spine, that is extremely like dangerous.
Powerful.
Okay? It's very powerful.
Wow.
So yes, music does have the ability to shift and change atmospheres. It can take you from feeling extremely happy to extremely sad to angry I mean it does have that power. So yes, music can change people.
Wow. I don't know why. Don't pay attention to me. I'm being a fool. Lord forgive me.
And it's serious. I mean, it's even deeper than that, but I ain't got time.
You was about to give us a whole sermon.
Well, she already started giving one. No, but I agree with you. I think music absolutely has impacts on people. And I will mention this, and I bring this up, and I specifically brought this up because of this song that I'm thinking of. Jonay, you know it very well because you actually posted about it, and I commented on it not too long ago. So those of you who love R&B music and know who Jasmine Sullivan is, she has a beautiful song that gives me goosebumps all the time called Masterpiece. Masterpiece is, if you haven't heard it, please look it up. It's a great song. But the reason I bring that to the table is because one of the companies, the organizations that I worked with about a year and a half ago, not too long after her album came out with that song on it, there was a company called the It Gets Better Project. And so the It Gets Better Project is across America. Basically what they do is they have people, mentors, so I was a mentor. You are assigned to a child, and it doesn't have to be a young one. It can be someone who's from the age of your choice. I picked from 12 to 17 was my age range. I had a child who was roughly 15, 16 years old and living in Texas. I worked with this child for about 3 months, and what we did in the company was the people who were suffering from depression and suicide attempts and battling that everyday conflict, they had to have a mentor because a lot of times they had not spoken to their parents yet about this conflict because they weren't comfortable going to their parents. So this organization had a leader involved in their school who would sit with them twice a week and introduce us via video if we weren't in the same state. And then they would do that transfer from that leader to the mentor, and we would continue that relationship. And we did for a couple months. I got very emotional because same situation, I suffered from depression and suicide attempts when I was young. And so I felt I had a connection with this young boy. The first thing I did was try to give him ways around facing those battles, but doing it the right way. Don't face them head on, because if you don't have anyone to support you that's there with you, it's going to be hard. So trying to provide them a platform, and things to put in a foundation for them, basically, right? That's when I ran across this song Masterpiece when it had first come out. And when I listened to it, I immediately thought of this young boy who had just tried to attempt suicide, who has been battling depression for at least 6 or 7 months. And I thought of him immediately. The next time I Skyped him and we had our conference call, he immediately got on the call and started crying, bawling his eyes out because he had a situation where he was being bullied in school that day because of his sexuality. And he didn't know who to go to. He was too uncomfortable to go to any family members, any friends. He just didn't know who to go to. So I said, well, I'm here. Talk to me about it. I completely understand where you're coming from. And I told him before I left the call, because I saw he was starting to kind of fade out, I was losing that connection with him. He started to block me a little bit and was like, I just can't do this, and I was scared that something was going to happen. So I told him, I said, listen to this song. Whatever you do, just before you make this decision, please just listen to the song, think about what's going on in your life, let's connect tomorrow morning, okay? So I told my boss, I'm not going to be able to make it into work that day, because I wanted to focus on this child that needed help. Right. And he listened to the song. I was worried. I did not hear from him the next day until about 8 o'clock p.m. So I was nervous because he wasn't responding to my request. And I was like, oh my God, please God, say he didn't do something crazy. He ended up calling me unexpectedly and immediately started crying. But it was I could tell it was a different type of crying. It was actually happy tears. And he was so thankful, and it might sound silly to some of y'all, but he was so thankful for me introducing even that song to him, because he said it helped him. Yeah. That song helped him cope with some of the issues he was dealing with that day, but also over the past couple months. It was able to help him get a new mindset that people understand what you're going through, and that's the whole purpose of the organization. Is like you're not alone. Like people go through this across the entire United States. It's everywhere. It's not just where you are. You're just too young to know it yet. And so I feel good about that. But that's why I'll always love that song. So if y'all haven't heard it yet, please look it up.
It's my song.
Jasmine Sullivan. Absolutely need to listen to Masterpiece because it will give you tingles, and aside from the fact that she has an amazing voice, that's what comes to mind every time I hear it.
Yes.
And so you have to listen to it, please. But I agree with y'all. I think it does make a difference.
It does.
And that proves that it really does impact people in a good way. Music does.
Yes.
Yes. Really quick, we're going to take a quick break. We do have a song from Elski Staxx, who is our guest today. It's called Clatchet. So for those of you who do not know what that means, well, he's going to talk about it in the song. So make sure y'all tune in to Elski Staxx, and this is Clatchet.
Clatchet.
Yo. Yeah. You ever been in the club? Or you ever know one of them girls who sweaty? Who sweaty so classy, but you know the real them? Yeah. I call that Clatchet. You know, she handle her bills, take care of kids, but she ain't afraid to twerk something every once in a while. You feel what I'm saying? That's called Clatchet. Classy and ratchet. Where you at, mommy? Let's go. She's so Clatchet. A little bit of class, plus she ratchet. Soon as she hit the beat, she start dancing. And I can smell the freak when she pass me. I know you're nasty, cause she's so Clatchet. Ooh. She say that she a freak, and she don't give a damn. As soon as she hear the music, her booty going ham. Pumbaa, Akuna, Matata, you ain't got no dough, don't bother. You can catch her on the late night. Ass fat, weight right, center of attention. Shorty never had no stage fright. Grabbing on the friend's booty, kissing them the same night. And them the ones they claim they strictly diggly, but they straight dyke. And no, that's not a problem. I like girls on girls who like girls on girls who like girls on girls. And I see your type all the time, smoking weed, sipping wine, quick to fight a bitch, and all your friends ready at any time. Book smart, ass stupid, stay on some street shit. Always by the dollar, mama, never been a cheap chick. Ask right now, they grab her ass right now. She gon' turn around and say she needs some cash right now. She so Clatchet. A little bit of class, plus she ratchet. Soon as she hit the beat, she start dancing. And I can smell the freak when she pass me. I know you're nasty, cause she so Clatchet. Ooh. And Tina, they some tag teamers, they just need a little reefer. Jennifer and Amy, see them my white girls. They ain't got no booty but no head like theirs. Yeah, and Lily, she wet soon as she see me. I'm sure this straight from China, only word she know is give me. Let me tell you about Robin. Well shit, her name is Robin. I can't trust her for shit. Shorty just landed from Compton, she a problem. Let me tell you about Chi Chi. That's my sweet pea. Shorty so delicious, I just gotta taste that sweet meat. April and every color, fuck around and bury ya. If you make it alive after you rap, it's a miracle. Now TT, Tata, Lele, Lala, Mika, Rashida, Kima, Karima, they get a high five. Grinding every day for your kids, keeping the 9-5. Super freaks with hot jobs, doesn't mean they do not slide. She's so Clatchet. A little bit of class, plus she ratchet. Soon as she hit the beat, she start dancing. And I can smell the freak when she pass me. I know you're nasty, cause she's so Clatchet. Ooh.
Clatchet.
Yeah.
I think that may have been me that you described.
Excuse me.
I was going to, it is your
Yes.
B-Day. I mean,
Yes.
Her B-Day was yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday. And this weekend, I plan on being very Clatchet.
I was about to say it didn't go down yesterday. It's gonna go down.
oh, the weekend? Okay.
Absolutely.
It's a Wednesday. She can't really get like that Clatchet turn up.
Yeah.
Anyway, what it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody in the building.
Boys-
We're back.
no boys
Radio
and
on
girls.
Fire. We got a special guest.
Yes.
What it is, Elski Staxx.
Yo, what it is. I'm glad to be here, man. Everything looks good in here. I like the setup, too. It's real nice.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I like the new studio, Radio on Fire. We are comfortable. I like these gold microphones too. So, before we even get started with everything, I need everybody to just do me a favor. We might play a real quick game, just real quick. I don't even know what's happening, so don't ask me.
Oh,
But
snap.
For this to work, everyone's just gonna need to close their eyes.
Excuse me?
Look at Nikki's face. She only walked that.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell's happening?
I was told everybody. So
Okay.
Look, I'm saying everybody is just gonna need to close their eyes.
Wow. I'm scared.
Who came up with this? It was Justin. I know it.
I guess so.
Because I know, Jared,
Close your eyes.
I know that you didn't come up with this.
Look, whatever. My eyes closed too. All right, we can start the game now. Open them. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Nice. Thank you.
So that was the game.
I don't even know why you called it a game. It wasn't even a game.
Well, if you just say close
It was a
your eyes,
distraction, you know.
That's what I needed was a distraction. Yes.
This is so cute. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Oh my gosh. Y'all want me to cry?
I do.
I'm not gonna do it. I just got my lashes done.
Well, happy birthday, happy belated. Yesterday was your
Thank
birthday,
you.
so
Y'all want some
hopefully
cake?
it's good. Yes, viewers, if you want some cake, come
yeah,
on by.
yeah.
And listen,
actually-
I didn't even. This could be my first cake. No, I didn't get a. I
But
didn't
see,
get.
okay?
I
but
didn't
wait,
get
but wait.
shit. I didn't get. Nobody sang me happy birthday. I guess when you turn 30, after 30, it's just nobody says shit.
But see, here's the thing. He. I like that you bring
Nobody
cake.
said happy
No one
birthday
sings
to you. Nobody got me no
Y'all
cake.
never sing
no
happy
ice cream.
birthday?
Yeah, please.
Happy birthday to
Go
you.
ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. See, you always wanted me to
Look, she
sing it. I'm
cheesy,
finally
too.
singing it. I'm finally singing something on this
you
show.
go.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Jared.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
I appreciate it.
Out the box loves you. We love you. Everyone
I
loves
love
you.
y'all too. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and get this started. What
Elski
is it?
Staxx.
Yo,
What's
yo.
going on? It's good to see you again and
Yeah,
again
man,
and
good to see you,
again.
Justin.
I haven't
You know?
seen him in months, y'all.
We haven't seen him in months.
We haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've all seen Elski at least one time. Y'all were a part of a opportunity for a event where you
Yes.
got a chance to meet Elski. That
Yes.
was actually Elski's
And here's some
first
acoustic music
event
as well.
It was.
for our
wow.
show.
It was. And
First
I performed
event.
that night. It was,
And he performed
it was
the
a good
song
night
y'all
that
just heard, Clatchet. He performed it.
Yep, that's the first time I heard it.
We are ready for a good. Are you ready for a good interview? We have
Yeah,
some.
yeah.
We have some good questions. We're gonna get to know a lot about you.
Let's do it.
The viewers want to get to know a lot about you.
All right.
You know, we need to understand what Clatchet is.
Yes. Well, I mean,
Can we,
the
like-
definition was kind of in the song.
It wasn't a song. If y'all were listening, Clatchet was in the very beginning. Also, he talked about it.
I'm
Talked
clapping.
Definitely.
about it. Let's reiterate it. Let's tell him real quick. What
Well,
gave you the
Clatchet-
motivation behind Clatchet?
Well, you know, these days, you know, everybody want to be all classy, but we all know a lot of women got that little bit of ratchet in them. You know, it usually comes out during, you know, birthday or vacay or, you know, something like that.
At
but
work.
Oh, you should have heard. You should have heard her vacay story from a couple weeks ago.
So, you know,
Excuse me.
Across the table.
Yep, yeah, that one. That one. You was across the table.
Oh, Jared. Not in front of company.
that sounds like an
Company.
interesting
We
story.
all family.
Sound like an interesting story.
Those things.
We could reiterate it right here.
Those
There's a
things.
table right here. We could drag you across
Huh.
for your
Wait a
birthday.
minute, I don't know about all that.
No,
like-
if I need some. No. Jared, don't play. You know what? Jared has been on some shit today.
Wow, why have I been on this? So, and again, Clatchet, Elski.
Clatchet. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of class and a little bit of ratchet.
A little bit of ratchet.
You
The
know what I'm
perfect
saying?
mix, right?
Clatchet,
Just
the perfect mix, you know.
There you go.
I agree.
You know, she twerk on the weekend and still go to work on Monday.
Hello?
You know what I'm saying?
So, Bob, what percentage do you personally prefer? Is it like 60% ratchet and 40% class? Is it flipped?
Me,
Is it...
I like at least 75% ratchet.
Oh, okay.
I like a little ratchet. It's a little
Good.
exciting. They're exciting.
Right.
That
Okay.
sounds like a
Keeps
lot
you
of
on your toes.
ratchet.
Keeps you on your toes.
I mean, that was me. I was trying to get the audience a little bit, but for me, I would like,
You prefer 75% ratchet. That's a lot of
75%
ratchet.
Yeah, it is. It is a lot of ratchet.
That
But
is
it's exciting. I mean,
That's what he likes.
I don't
That's
like
exciting.
boring. I don't like boring.
There you go.
Oh.
Fine,
You
be
know.
honest about it.
I don't want to say
Okay.
the word basic, but basic is fine. I don't like boring.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay.
Respect.
You know what I'm
Alright.
saying?
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
What's your percentage of ratchetness?
It's definitely not 75%. I'm 31.
31. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's very specific.
If-
That's
What
very-
about B-Day
odd-
weekend?
That's her
an
age,
odd
not her
number.
percentage. That's
What
her-
about B-Day weekend?
Even B-Day, even still.
80-20.
It's not
Right.
75%. I say it's about maybe 45.
Okay, I follow you, so I see this.
I'm not.
If I just hit you and be like 75, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do. Like, yeah, no.
He gonna DM her the number 75.
Right, that's it.
So I do have a question geared towards music.
Okay.
So when did you know that music was a part of your future?
My mom was a performer, and I used to go with her to watch her perform, and I loved her crowd control. Like watching her, and she work in the crowd, and she say do something, and they do it. It was like it was powerful. You know what I'm saying? So I was bit from that bug from that point on.
So you like the control?
Wow. I mean, I like crowd control. Yes.
So basically, it came from your mom. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. So like, was she a singer?
She was singing. Yeah.
Nice.
Had her own
nice.
band, had some things out. Like she was doing some big things. Took me everywhere with her. So
Right.
big up the moms for that.
That's what's up.
You know,
So you were born into it.
that's right. I was
Absolutely.
born to make some
Singing
music. You
blood.
know.
Right. Singing blood.
So did you get a singing bug from her? Like, cause I know you mainly rap, but like, did you get like a whole bunch of vocals from her, or
See,
did you
at first-
develop that?
I wanted to be a singer at 1st for some reason. I wanted to be a singer. Then I started rapping, and then I was like, let me incorporate the two. And I just mixed it together, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a hybrid. I do pretty much maybe 50-50. But I love singing, you know what I'm saying? From my mom, me and her singing together, classic moments in the kitchen. You know
Can
what I'm
you
saying?
sing us something?
Wow.
On the spot.
Wow.
No, y'all put me on the spot.
You put me on the spot as well, and I said I ain't doing it until today, cause today was your
He
birthday.
sang you happy birthday, which
Yeah,
was
and it wasn't even like full out. I didn't even like put the whole tank in the tank. You know?
Okay.
I did.
No, he said happy birthday to you.
I did. First off,
No,
I
he
didn't
did-
even
She
sing.
wants you to
I
sing
didn't even
it.
sing
He did the
that
other version.
I ain't sing that.
He did the
BS,
other
We
version.
want
like,
Elski to sing.
I ain't sing that.
I can't
nonsense.
sing. I can't sing. I can sing. I
You
can't
can
sing.
carry a tune.
I can carry it too.
Okay. Gotcha.
So if you could sing Stevie Wonder's Happy Birthday right now, you can do it.
Don't try to get it off of me. try to put it on me.
right.
All right. So out of all the tracks that you've done that you laid down in the studio, which one is your favorite?
My favorite song on Salvation.
Salvation.
Yeah, that's my
What's
favorite
that one
song.
about? I haven't heard that one yet. What's
That one
Salvation
is about me and music, how I fell in love with it, and that's the only thing I ever wanted to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, when you're young, you find out things that you're good at if you're lucky, and you stick with it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, when Jordan picked up a basketball, who knew he was gonna be who he is today? But that's what he was since he started. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
music been my passion. So Salvation is just about me and the music and how it got me through. Like you were saying, music can, change your moods. Matter of fact, the name of my album is Mood Swings. By the way. So that was perfect.
Perfect transition, right?
Right.
Mood swings.
And that's what my music is. My music
Right.
go for energy. The way I feel, and I'm super real, sometimes brutally real, but I believe if you be real with your music, you connect with real people. You know what I'm saying? It's going through the same struggles you're going through or similar
Right.
situations.
Right.
You know?
Nice.
So let's talk about this because obviously we follow each other on social media.
Right.
So I've seen you post about a music video that you about to drop.
Yes.
Tell us about that, because I can't wait to see that.
Pesos.
Pesos.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to drop. It's dropping real soon. I don't want to give a date because everybody gonna be waiting on it.
Yeah, they're gonna be waiting on it.
It's dropping real soon. It's a fun song. I like to have fun. Like on my music, I'm not a trap rapper.
Right.
So I like to make party music, feel good music. So music you want to get dressed and go out to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so I say most of my fans are probably women. Probably, but that's good because the fellas gonna buy it.
Because we support.
That's right.
Women
that's true.
support.
And the guys gonna buy it if y'all love it.
Right.
That is true. But we not gonna buy it unless y'all tell us to buy it.
That's true. That's true.
Continue to support.
Look, I'm not trying to put the game on blast, but it's true fact.
Right.
It's facts.
So I do want to know this: if you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be?
Wow.
Anybody.
Rico Love.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
I would say Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Why Jay?
I would say Big. You know, I like Big, but Jay, he the GOAT, man. Like that dude don't even write songs. He go in there and just make them off the top of his head. That is crazy.
You know, we had a hashtag moment last time we had an interview. Speaking of goats. Remember that one?
Oh,
Terry?
yeah.
Remember that hashtag moment we had? Speaking about goats? To be a goat, gotta...
Oh, yeah,
To be a goat, gotta give the throat.
You got a what? That's what they say. That's the word.
It was during
our word.
Mike. So Mike Thompson said, I forgot what we was talking about.
To be the GOAT, you gotta get a throat.
No,
To
to
be
be
a
a goat, you gotta
give the throat.
Yeah, give the throat.
Wow.
Because he was talking... No, because honestly, we was talking about
Challenges in the music business.
Right, and there's a lot of down
In this
low
industry,
dudes out there.
it's
who
a
be
lot of
trying
craziness
to-
in the industry. Like,
Yeah. And
But,
people
you
don't
know,
see that stuff.
Jay-Z is one of the first who created his own record label from the bottom up.
Right.
So I truly don't believe he went down that route. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't think
today,
so either, but...
I don't know today. I mean, these guys wear pearls and fingernail polish.
you talking about 81 off Love and Hip Hop?
I'm talking about all of them.
Because you got pearls and you got
You know what I'm saying?
black
I mean,
and all that.
Skirts.
And skirts.
Skirts,
And
dresses.
dresses. I don't understand it.
Call their friends Bay.
And a Clatchet wife, Lyrica.
It's crazy. So, you know, today anything goes.
So if you had to choose a female artist to collab with, who would that be on the female side? And would it be a rapper or a R&B artist or a pop? I don't see you being with a pop artist, but I can see you doing R&B or a rapper for
You
girls.
cross those lines.
Rihanna.
You could. Rihanna, okay. She has an even mix between the both.
Rihanna.
You know what?
And she's
Wait, I was
Clatchet.
about
Yeah,
to say
she
that
is
because
Clatchet.
after I
Clatchet.
listened to Clatchet like 3, 4, 5 times, I'm
She
like,
is Clatchet.
Why do I feel like Rihanna was
She
shit
got-
on the remix?
She got at least 65, 68 point something.
She,
ratchetness in her.
but she
You
knows
might as well
exactly
round
what
up.
to
Depends
bring
what
it
mood
out.
You might as well
in.
round up to 70. She at least got 70.
She at least-
on her.
Yeah,
on
she's
her
from
good days.
she's from Barbados.
Oh,
She's,
yeah.
and she's about to
She don't play no
she's
game.
about to do a
Yeah,
dance hall
the
album too.
Islanders.
So
They always.
I don't really know what that means. Explain it.
it's more of a
Caribbean type-
feel.
oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like
okay,
a
okay.
Caribbean type of album.
Okay.
And it's
I would
upbeat.
listen
It's
to that.
upbeat. The tempo is up there. So
Right. I would listen to that.
yeah, it's
I heard
really
Rihanna.
going back to Rihanna's roots in Barbados.
Okay.
So
Well, I look forward to
Go
that.
on the
Riri.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to us, Riri.
We gotta
Drop it.
send her something, see if she bite or not. You know, I mean, she's down to earth though. You never know. She might.
You
just,
never
Look,
know.
if she want to be a goat, she gotta give the. Okay.
I mean, for a woman, I guess.
You saying you don't want that? Okay, well, you know, I'm just trying to shoot a
I
little
just want to
connection
be the
there
goat.
between.
I just want to be the goat then. Shit.
All right.
So
I wanted to
Speaking
ask
of
you something. I don't know if I should ask it, but
we're already inappropriate. It's out the box radio. Go ahead.
all right. Let's just say that you had to give a little throat to a woman to be a goat. Would you?
To a woman.
Yeah, to a woman.
Wow, this is crazy. would I munch my way into fame?
Would you? Yes, that's what I'm asking. Would you munch your way to
much
fame?
is
I have a question though.
would you eat your way to fame?
Is it an age, size? Is it or it doesn't
Size?
matter?
No.
I mean, who is this?
What?
Is the woman who I gotta?
I'm so confused.
I'm just trying.
I'm confused by this question.
Are you- wait,
I just want to know my meal.
For a woman, you're not.
What's the what type
I want to know what type of meal that I'm having. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I'm still confused.
He wants to know what type of meal is
All right.
Is it a snack? Is it a full course meal like
confused.
myself?
Okay, so you know the hashtag, the beauty code, you gotta
Oh, I
get the
absolutely
throat.
know. But
Yeah,
for a woman,
so-
you're not giving unless she got a damn strap on. What you throwing?
No, does he have to eat?
No,
Does he have to eat
he's
it?
talking about right.
You gotta eat the
Oh,
poom
okay,
poom.
right,
Yes, you have to
right.
eat the poom poom in order to be successful.
Yo,
That's what I'm
Jared
asking.
is-
I don't have the proper
DJ.
hashtag.
I just throw on the
DJ
fuel.
Diamond K.
I just throw on the fuel.
Somebody's calling.
Okay.
I think we do have a caller.
What?
calling
This is
in.
the second show in a row we had callers.
I'm wondering if they want to talk about the same stuff or not.
It's probably my mom saying, Jared, stop
Stop
talking
being
nasty.
vulgar.
Hi, caller. Who's this?
Cynthia.
Hi,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Hello, Cynthia. How are you?
Fine.
Where you calling from, Cynthia?
Baltimore. I was calling to see if I thought my granddaughter would be on this line tonight.
You're who?
Oh, she is coming up next, I think. She's only the next runner-up on the shows.
Her name is Divine Aquila.
Well, you contacted Out the Box Radio, but your granddaughter is coming up after our show. So you can call back
Oh,
probably. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's,
Okay, I'm good.
It's okay. We appreciate you calling in. We love to hear from you.
That's
Represent
support right
Baltimore. Rep.
That's support right there. That's right.
I Miss Cynthia. Take care now.
I think Jonay was asking a question.
Shout out to grandmas, y'all.
Yeah,
Shout out to
she
grandmas.
was giving some level of support. But yeah. Go ahead, Jonay.
I don't even know where we was now. Like,
She was getting ready for it, but
Yeah. So, what
I
is
don't
the
even
hardest
remind you what y'all was
challenge
talking about
Mr.
challenges.
Elski.
Challenges.
that you faced in the industry thus far?
Being labeled, so many. It's a new rapper born every 2 seconds, man. You know what I'm saying? And some good ones, and there's some bad ones. You know what I'm saying? And the way music is today, everybody sound the same. So a lot of people don't want to look.
They do.
Don't want to look unless you got some type of following
Right.
or you got to be doing something already for someone to want to look your way. You know what I'm saying? But that's one of the challenges I got. Separating myself from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Standing out.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can see. I can see that.
Yeah.
Because the wave of music is different. Like, you don't even know half of the stuff they saying.
Right.
That's very
You ain't lying,
true.
though. You ain't lying. I mean, being that we have a lot of artists that are upcoming that are coming into the industry, as somebody who's been in the field already and has substance in the industry, what kind of feedback or suggestions would you give to those who are interested in getting into music?
Be yourself. Don't try to be something you're not. Be real with your music, because all you got is your word. And you
Right.
connect with different people on your situations. If you dealing with something, me personally, music my therapy. So if I'm going through something crazy, like, and I can't get it out of my mind, I write it. I make a song about it. I make music about everything. Stuff people don't want to know about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's how I get it out. It's my outlet. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I talk about it all. And I believe if you do that, you connect with people who've been through the same thing. Nobody talks about the bad things in their lives.
Right.
Nobody posts the bad things in their lives. They post nothing but the good things. So everybody keeps that bottled up. It's a personal thing, but that's how we relate to music. You hear a song, it's your favorite song because somewhere in that song you relate to it.
Right.
You feel like they were speaking to you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I believe for any artist to come out, just put your heart into it. You know?
Absolutely.
True.
I agree.
Good feedback, actually. That's good feedback.
That is very good feedback.
And I think a lot of our artists that we've had on the show over the past 2 years, honestly, have aligned with that feedback right there. They've said the same thing. They've all said, be yourself, don't change for nobody else.
Yep.
Know your grounds and run with it. Run with it. So that's good.
Yes.
That's good.
And there's something that I want to say, but I don't have time to go down that road. So I'm just going to stick to the scripts.
Okay. Okay.
So aside from being a
We'll do that
music
also.
artist, what would be your dream job?
Besides
If
being an artist?
Right.
Yeah.
Outside of being an artist, let's say for whatever reason it just didn't work out. What's the next thing?
I think I would still like to be in music, like a artist developer or something
Nice.
like that, because I love music. I love it all the way through. I'm not just doing this for a check. I really,
Right.
I'll be doing this if I never get signed. You know what I'm saying? I still do this. Like I said, it's my therapy. But I would love to work with artists in the studio, make sure I can bring the best out of them that I can, make sure they have clarity when they speak, because it's what you're speaking. You need the people need to hear what you're saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You need to look it up and print it out.
Right.
To follow along with your lyrics.
That's
you true. Back in the day, that was old school back in the day. We had to pull up lyrics back in the day.
Hello.
But
So like some sort of like, I don't want to say mentorship or
Yeah.
You know, I would like to start a label maybe, or a studio or anything dealing with music, and help other people. You know, especially kids. If they want to do music, I think that's great for the youth to do music. It's better than out there in the street. You know, get into a hobby. Kids, y'all need hobbies. Fortnite is not the way.
Do you think you would still want to do that? You know, like continuing your career somewhere down the line, you know, being a mentor to future artists, or even, you know, starting your own label or doing something within music business?
Oh yeah, definitely. My son, he told me he wanted to do music, and he recorded his first 2 tracks. So I'm working with him. You know, it's difficult. He's 15. You know, he knows everything. You know what I'm saying?
Like most 15-year-olds,
But
they
it's
know everything.
It's good to see how the talent runs down. You know what I'm saying? And I hear him putting his lyrics together, and it's good. I'm like, this could be fun for me. You know what I'm saying? So I really know if I wasn't doing this for myself, I definitely would follow him, or, you know, any other kid who want to do it. I just like the music for what it is.
Right.
Like,
Definitely.
that's just real. That's just me.
Yeah. And nothing like family support on top of it all.
I know that's
family
right.
support.
I know that's right.
So earlier you talked about, you know, like being different from the crowd and from other rappers and other musicians. So how exactly would you say that you trying to stand out?
Well, I'm a hybrid, so I sing and I rap. That's one. I talk about real topics. To name a few, I'm going through a 16-year breakup.
Oh my word! 16 years.
16 years. Right?
Okay,
It's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So I made a song about it. You know.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got that. I'm sorry. I just want to be sure I'm on the same wavelength.
Okay.
You had a close friend for 16 years, and then now you're no longer communicating.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I was on your page at first, and then I flipped over.
Yeah, I apologize. I had to think
relationship.
Communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what I thought.
but it was like a friendship sort of breakup. Like,
No, that was the love of my life. Well, you know, we was together for my girl.
okay. Okay. Now I'm definitely on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Wow. Yo.
Yo,
Wow.
You know?
No, because for a minute when you were speaking, I was like, wait, I'm a little confused.
I
Like,
was
is
saying
this-
that she's my best friend.
Yes, but
You know
now,
what I'm saying?
Right.
now I definitely get it. I definitely get it.
So that's crazy. But like I said, I got a song about that on the album. You know, talk about that. Talk about infidelity on the album. Experiences that I've been through. I talk about threesomes on the album.
You
Experiences
sure
that
do.
I've been through. I talk about.
Let me tell you something real quick. We're gonna get into the topic of the show that we're in progress of
I
filming.
talk about everything.
We'll
I don't
get
hold
into
no
that real
filter.
quick.
oh my!
Actually, I'm about to say, can you just ask him that question?
Yeah,
Because-
let's get to it. So as we're wrapping up, actually, we're getting ready to wrap up the interview in just a few minutes here. So I want to flip the script a little bit into television. So you are one of 5 cast members of Face the Music. Face the Music is, for those of you who already view our show, will know it's an upcoming reality series in production still currently, but will be wrapped up very soon. So, Elski, being that you are one of the cast members, let's just first bring this to the table because you mentioned it. One of your songs is about threesomes.
Right.
We won't get into it too much because it was on film, so we want to be able people to see it. So what we will say is this. You had a moment where you asked one of our other cast members to do a collab. Unfortunately...
Oh, that's what you call it? You call it a collab?
Unfortunately, it turned left a little bit.
No, I'm saying, like, is that what you call threesomes? You call
Oh
it a
no,
collab?
no. No. That is a collab.
I was about to say, like,
It is collaboration.
That's a cool ass name
Wow.
for a threesome. I might have to steal that.
I think we might have to change. That's code word now.
Yeah, that might be
cool.
code
So,
word.
like,
You want to
trying
collab? Yeah, you trying to collab.
Yeah, you trying to collab, you and your friend. You
There
know?
you go. It's
my
universal.
word.
It can be used in
Y'all
many
crazy.
ways. Universal. Collab all over the place. No. Well, in this case, we're talking about him collaborating with another
Right.
artist.
Okay.
on his song about threesomes. Tell us a little bit about how that went down, because clearly it wasn't what you anticipated, and neither was it for us who were behind the cameras.
Okay, I heard about another artist is on the show, and she's super dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that. I seen a video, and I was looking for a girl that can fit this song for threesome. Now, you know, I don't look at. I'm a Scorpio. Let me put that out there. So that doesn't seem like a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But so I sent it to her. She liked it, and if she didn't, then you know that's fine. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But I never got a response.
Right.
So when we met up, come to find out, she felt like I guess I was being a little sexist, I guess, or you know, I offended her in a way from asking her to get on that song. But the only reason why I asked her to be on the song, because I seen her video, and in her video, you know, she was in the hot tub, and you know, she had girls in the hot tub, and they was touching each other, and they was half naked. So my mind told me she might be perfect for this song. Maybe she has some experiences. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have judged the book by a cover. But like I said, if I walk up to you in the police uniform,
so you took
you're
that.
gonna assume I'm a police officer,
right? And you ran with it.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you telling the truth, you know, you speaking the truth. So.
But like I said, I shouldn't have judged her.
Right.
I shouldn't have. But from what I seen, I thought she'd be perfect for the song. Besides the fact that she's dope, like you know what I'm saying.
Right.
If we could have done that song, I know it'd have been
It'd been
crazy.
good.
You know what I'm
But
saying.
y'all who end up watching the show, you will see it all unfold on camera.
Oh, yeah, it's
it was pretty interesting. I won't say it was a gang up, but it was almost like a gang up. But y'all will see it. Y'all will see it.
Tricycle.
I can't wait to see it.
Hashtag y'all gonna be hashtagging tricycles when you're done. Just remember that. Tricycles. All right. So speaking of which, Face the Music. So being that you are 1 out of 5 artists, what are you hoping yourself to accomplish from the show, from this opportunity?
Well, I plan on dropping the album when the show drop. So hopefully they can mesh together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the show is dope, by the way. I know it's gonna do great things, and I think this can catapult all of our careers if we do this the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's a good platform. Everybody on the show is dope. I like everybody. Haven't really got to meet everybody as much as I want to.
Right.
But I guess we'll get to that. You know what I'm saying? I would like to collab with some of the artists, if not all the artists on the show. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's pretty cool.
Nice.
So y'all who are following Elski and following Out the Box Radio, make sure you do tune in to Face the Music. Will be coming out very soon. I think we have actually our last scene that we're filming was supposed to be this weekend, the 21st. The final scene, unfortunately, the producer got into a very bad accident, and he is not able to walk for next month.
Wow.
So
really? It's my first time hearing it?
You didn't know that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he is on bed rest for the next couple of weeks. He's been on bed rest for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. So once he gets back, back in action, we're going to pick back up where we left off and film that finale, which will be filmed in D.C. and Virginia. So we are looking forward to that. Shout out to my hair. Definitely get better soon. We're looking forward to being able to not only progress with you, but also help you in accomplishing this goal of wrapping up production. So we're here for that. Before we roll out, though, because we are actually time's up. Believe it or not, time is up. So quick interview, but we got a lot accomplished. We got a lot discovered from people who are tuning in right now and people who follow you who may not have known X, Y, and Z. Now they know.
That's what's up.
He wants to collab, and he might reach out to you in many ways. Collab means 2 things today.
I was about to say, like, which collab are we talking about? Because there's some folks is watching and be like, oh, he wants to collab. Got one.
Just hit him up online and hashtag tricycle. He'll know exactly what that means. He'll know exactly what that means. Collaboration, right there.
Diamond K is on point with the air.
On point with it. So before we leave, drop your social media. For those who are not following you, who are watching the show, let them know what it is.
Look me up on everything. Elski Staxx 84 on IG, Snapchat. Any way you look at them on there. Check out our website. Follow the Wave is on there. All the artists are there. LCMG. It's called Follow the Wave.
Right.
Okay. Follow that. I'm on there. I got some music that's dropping on there. I just dropped something like a couple days ago. Trying to get some feedback about that too. So
give me some feedback.
Look me up on everything. Hit me up.
And also be on the lookout for that new video that's coming up too.
Oh yeah,
Speaking
Pesos is dropping soon. Speaking of Pesos, about to play that?
Pesos, we're about to play it on the way out. So go ahead. You kind of introduced it already, but go ahead and reintroduce it. Let them know that's the video that you're dropping as well.
All right.
Yep.
Elski Staxx, I want y'all to hear Pesos. It's a fun song. Y'all gonna love it. Video drops soon. Look me up. LCMG, GMF Records. We in here.
Here we go. Pesos,
all right.
Out the Box Radio.
Let me go get these pesos, homie. Seriously, I need my check. Nikki, where my check?
Yeah. You know me. Ooh. I'ma get money, fugitive. Yeah. So you know about my pesos. Yeah, be about my pesos. Niggas need to lay low. Don't nobody move until I say so. You be making play though. We be moving Lego. Y'all niggas can move right out the way, bro. See, I be about my pesos. Niggas need to lay low. Don't nobody move until I say so. You be making play though. We be moving Lego. Y'all niggas can move right out the way, bro. Yeah, that fake shit from round me. That fake shit from round me. Team jabbing, gym gang around me. Come for your head like a bounty. Don't play that shit round my county. We double it up. That money, man. Don't nothing less than 100 grand. We keep on spending like a summer fan. Ain't nothing left but the rubber bands. But here I come again. Your girl just become a fan. I be like, okay, but she can't get enough of him. Screaming and fiending just to touch my hand. Got a nigga thinking who the fuck I am. Yeah, we get it poppin'. Even the bitches keep a fifth, that ain't an option. See on their face, the only place they wear their stockings. And they never fall in love, they fall in pockets. See, I be by my pesos. Niggas need to lay low. Don't nobody move until I say so. You be making play though. We be moving Lego. Y'all niggas can move right out the way, bro. See, I be by my pesos. Niggas need to lay low. Don't nobody move until I say so. You be making play though. We be moving Lego. Y'all niggas can move right out the way, bro. Yeah. Fuck y'all, that's my approach. I'm here now, so how do yours till you suck a dick? Hope you die and choke. I burn breakfast, I fire toast. I squeeze off, I know he's soft. If you got one, then nigga use it. Niggas talking that jibber jabber. What the fuck is that? That ain't music. You see me, DC, PG, where I bang, 5-piece, mama sauce, half and half, anything. You can tell a nigga ain't worried. They hate you why I ain't buried. Born 6 days before Halloween, maybe that's why they all scared. I got them screaming. Bloody Mary, yeah, steady rolling Mary line. Maybe because I did just what I said before they very eyes. I might be young, but I'm very wise. Now you get to witness how I tell these guys out the frame. It was never about the frame. You called out my name. Now walk to the house of pain. Yeah, and I'm your host. Now have a seat. That's food for thought. Bon appetit. See, I be by my pesos. Niggas need to lay low. Don't nobody move